Hey everyone, please ignore how disgusting I look. It's because I just got done working out, and so I'm all sweaty and hot and all that, which is just lovely for y'all to look at, but I think you're just going to have to deal with it. So the purpose of this vlog, or vlog, or whatever you want to call it, is to talk about basically why I'm trying to lose weight and why it's so hard for me personally. I have struggled with weight since I was a teenager. I had anorexia for a really long time, and then I switched to bulimia and struggled with that all the way through my early 20s. Was able to overcome it, but at the same time it's still something that I will every once in a blue moon get an urge to just go throw up, because I think it would make me feel better. It's been almost a lifelong struggle. My mom struggled with it her whole life. My grandmother struggled with weight her whole life. And while it's not an excuse, it is a factor in why it's difficult for me to be the weight I'd like to be. Genetics do play a part, whether we like it or not, so it just is one more hurdle to overcome. But the real reason it's hard for me to exercise, to lose weight, to pretty much do anything in my life is my health. I've been sick pretty much since the day I was born, but never with anything that doctors could figure out. I don't know how many times I've heard a doctor go, well, that's really awful, and yeah, that's really severe, and it's real, but we have no idea why, and so there's nothing we can do. I was hospitalized in 4th grade because I was sick for about 6 months, and they never figured out what it was. They told my parents I had leukemia and that I was going to die in a couple months, and then they were like, oh, wait, no, never mind, she doesn't. But they never figured out what it was. So, as an adult, I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which I think is a bunch of crock. I'm sorry for anybody who has it and doesn't feel that way about their diagnosis. But I think for me, it really was the doctors just giving up and not having anything else to call it. Because I have too many symptoms that don't fit under fibromyalgia for that to be it. So for me, I've lost 50 pounds in the last year. I'm still over 200 pounds, so I still would like to lose 30 to 40 more. At that rate, I will still be a size 14. I will be happy being a size 14. My bones at the height of my anorexia, when I was nothing but bones, I fit in a size 10. So I just don't ever see myself being really thin, because I really do have big bones, because I've seen every single one of them protruding through my skin. Anyway, so, you know, I try to work out. I try to have a schedule. I'm really committed to it. And then, like this week, I end up getting stung by a bee, and because I have this weird autoimmune thing that may or may not be lupus, it basically knocked me out for 2 days. My arm was swollen twice its normal size, and I had horrible headache, not a migraine, but a horrible headache. So I woke up yesterday morning thinking, okay, I'm going to be good, my arm's going to be fine, and stupid little thing called Hurricane Earl was changing all of our weather patterns and barometer and all that, so I had a migraine, and I couldn't eat all day. I could barely move. Every time I did move, I threw up. It makes it extremely difficult to exercise like that. So this morning when I woke up and realized my migraine was gone, I planned my day. I ate the right breakfast, I drank a lot of fluids, and then I actually just got done doing a 25-minute cardio boxing workout, and couldn't do every single move. It's hard to do that on a 200 plus frame. But I stayed moving for 25 minutes, and I did most of it. There's only a few things I just couldn't quite finish at the end. But I kept myself moving, kept my heart rate up, so I feel really good about that. Tomorrow the plan is to go for probably a 6-mile hike, which I can easily do, and I love it. And it's pretty good exercise because I carry a pretty heavy pack because I need to carry all my camera equipment and all the water and Gatorade and all that I need to survive it. But most likely I will end up with a migraine at the end of the day tomorrow, because that's what hiking does to me. And if I went for a 3-mile hike, I'd end up with a migraine. And anything under 3 miles to me is really not worth it, especially when the weather's going to be like it is tomorrow. It's something I really, really love. It's where most of my photography happens. It's where I feel most at peace in the world, is out in the middle of the woods or next to a river or something like that. So, I mean, that's my dilemma. I have to lose weight to feel better, but until I feel better, it's really hard to lose weight. And I don't think a lot of people realize that somebody with pretty severe health problems, it's just not as simple as, oh, just get your fat ass on the treadmill and lose the weight. If you can't move without throwing up, you can't get on the treadmill. And I know I could have done a lot better at times, but I think also, like, it's hard to explain just how incredibly disheartening it is to live this kind of life where most days you really wish you didn't have to get out of bed because your whole body hurts. There's days when my pinky, just my pinky, hurts so bad it brings me to tears. Which is crazy. It's just a pinky, and I don't know why it does it. But, so there are days when I feel good, and I'm just like, screw it. I'm not going to exercise. I'm not going to spend my one good day of maybe 10 sweating and all that. I still have laundry I have to do. I still have a house that needs cleaned, and meals that need cooked, and you know, I'm not even working right now, and it's hard because every day is a struggle, and I get so frustrated when I know people look at me and think how fat I am and that I should just, you know, stop being a wuss and lose the weight. It's just not that easy. It's not easy for me most days to get out of bed, but I manage it almost every day. Even yesterday, when moving made me throw up, I still was able to get a load of laundry done. It nearly killed me, but I did it because it had to be done. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to be vlogging a bit more about my health, not just weight loss, but just the struggle to find the balance of pushing myself through the problems I have, while also just taking care of myself so that I'm not getting more migraines than I need to have, or in more pain than I need to be in. So, anyway, and I remember Kai wanted to hear about my dissociative identity disorder in a vlog, so I'm still planning to do that. It's just today this was what was on my mind and my heart because I was so proud of myself for getting a 25-minute workout done, and which just sounds ridiculous to say it, but you know what, I gotta take every victory I can get. So feel free to share your struggles with what keeps you from exercising, or give me some ideas of what's helped you, and you know, or just tell me I'm a lazy fat person who needs to get on the treadmill and stop complaining. I don't know. If you do that, I might block you, but whatever. Probably not. I don't really block people for picking on me, only when you pick on other people. So, alright, love y'all. Bye.